from Des Moines, Iowa, but what's even more interesting is that he's been in Suriname, which is in South America, in Aruba for the last month. And so he had to leave his wife and 4 kids for about a month. Somebody said sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Because that's what leadership looked like. He had to go pour into the people in another country who believed in the vision and who needed to be able to reach out and touch him. So not only do I want to give it up for Rashad for having the courage and the vision to do it, I got to give it up for Daisy, because sometimes, the spouses, sometimes that's why people ain't where they need to be at. You don't know who you sleeping with. Keep on feeding into that foolishness if you want to.
Sleeping with the enemy.
Get your mind all the way right and know who your mate is and do what you got to do for the family. I promise you, they'll understand later. Do what you have to do for your family, because sometimes they don't always see it if they didn't see it how you saw it. So show them, right? So I give it up also for Mr. Daisy Duncan. So Mr. Rashad Duncan, in the book.
Now this what's up, man. This is, I'm thankful. Like, look, I don't have a nagging spouse. I just got to say that real quick, because some of us got nagging spouses. You got a spouse that's you got war in your own house. I'm grateful. I got my wife be like, go baby, go get it, go get it. And I be saying the same thing to her, go baby. Do you guys realize what's happening? I've watched my wife. We've been together for 12 years. And we're about to have our 10-year anniversary in a few months. Can we clap that up real quick? Look. I love my baby. Jewel, her baby. Ben, I love my baby too. But here's the beautiful thing. I watched her develop. You guys are witnessing a dream. I've always wanted to see her in this place. My wife is always behind the curtain. She don't like all that. Okay? But see, this company is causing everyone to stretch. It's up to you to want to allow it to happen. Because I'm going to tell you right now, we're not comfortable at all. This event should make all of us uncomfortable.
Hungry.
Like, it should make, your appetite should be so hungry, there should be discomfort in your belly when you think about how big this is. Because after the discomfort, then comes the success. That's why most of us ain't successful. We too chill mode. We so comfortable on these jobs. Because if this don't work, I still got a bed to sleep on. Even though this bed got my back hurting. Even though this bed got me somewhat, but I got a bed to still sleep on. Let me tell you something. I had to kick that bed from underneath my wife. I said, that bed ain't good for your back. I need you on this Tempur-Pedic, baby.
What's up?
I know I got that. They give you that Tempur-Pedic sleep right there, boy. So straight up. So on a real note, though, like seriously, like what sacrifices? I just talked about a little bit. What sacrifices are y'all gonna make between now and Orlando or now in Detroit? Like what sacrifice? You have to make this. Listen, you can't just play around with this thing. Do y'all realize that group that just left from Suriname? Check this out. This meeting started with 2 people in this country. Is anyone in this room like a platinum? Who's a platinum 1000, platinum 2000? Where y'all at? I'm going to tell y'all right now, like y'all even need to be doing your own webinars. Like, let's stretch a little bit. Do you realize that if you're a platinum 2000, I'm not going to just limit you to that, but you can even do your own webinars with some of your teams and their prospects. Why is that important? Because if you start doing things that you've never done before, what's going to happen is if you invite your people to send their prospects and they know you're doing the webinar, you can send a special little shout out to them people. That makes people feel good. Yeah. Look at this meeting in Suriname. It started with 2 people in this country. This dude kept jabbing me to get me in this business called OneCoin. This man was hitting me up for 3 months, just kept sending me these screenshots. I'm like, bro, I'm not interested. I said, if this dude hits me with one more message, I'm going to bust him with this IML uppercut. I'm going to hit him right in that chin, that Mike Tyson. So I hit him with the IML, and he's like, what is this? I said, meet me on this webinar. I started with 2 people. Wow. 2 people on this webinar. One said yes, one said no. So I smothered him. 72 hours. Give me a few of your key contacts. That 1 turned into 4. That 4, I said 72 hours. Get your key people. That 4 turned into 11. That 11 turned into 18. That 18, we did another meeting with 37. Then we jumped from 37 to 62. Then the last meeting I had before we went there was 87 people in a room on a webinar. Y'all know when you barbecuing, right? We send up smoke signals. You smell that food with them smoke signals. That's when you know it's time to go somewhere. When them smoke signals, they had all them people, so we traveled there. And do you realize the average salary in these places is literally $1,000 a month?
Yeah.
These people breaking platinum 1,000, platinum 2,000 in 6 weeks. They've been working these jobs for literally 4 to 5 years. And they tap into this system. So you have to realize that this is so much bigger than you. I challenge you all to take your eyes off yourself for the next 90 days. And watch what happens. Take your eyes off of your own rank. Now that might be difficult. Take your eyes off of your own rank for the next 90 days and just think, how can I literally take him to here? How can I get her to here? How can I get them to there? How can I get those guys to there? If you take your eyes off yourself, I guarantee you there will be a brand new momentum. The reason why you have your eyes on yourself because you feel like the world owes you something. Because y'all ain't been done right. These jobs, that's generational poverty. You feel like the world owes you something. That's why you have to take your eyes off of yourself. And no more excuses. Excuses ain't nothing but you not believing in yourself and not believing that God can. That's all an excuse is. When you set these excuses, you telling God that you can't. When you make excuses about your business, you telling that the creator of all can't take you from here to here.
Right.
I don't speak that stuff. When I see people speaking that garbage, I say, I rebuke that. Don't let that come out your mouth again. Don't let that stuff come out your mouth. Y'all be speaking that crazy nonsense. Oh, man, you don't realize, man, I got these kids. You can't talk to me and my family about having no kids. I got 4 of them little things. And 3 of them bow-legged. Yeah. So, anyways, look, man. Look, I challenge y'all to stretch. I challenge you guys. No more excuses. Make your sacrifice. Pray. Ask God to let you know, what do I need to release? What do I need to sacrifice? Okay? And the biggest sacrifice is going to be, I'm telling you, just don't be afraid of this thing. But let's run to Detroit. Let's run to Orlando. I love my team, y'all. Let's get it.
I love this brother right here. Come here. Him and his wife are doing amazing things. I can't tell you how many strategy calls we had. Well, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And it'll be funny because it'll be like me, him, Mio, China, Favor. What Favor at? And then he be like, somebody drooling. Somebody done fell asleep. I didn't know Common was in the house. What's up, Common? All right, I see you. Everybody give it up for Common. I thought that boy over there, I said I give him a mic. What I'm doing? Can we rap? Can you sing like him? Wow. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I love you. I love the days there. I love what you guys are doing. Let's give it up for Rashad.